Welcome to La La Land. It's another day of sun here in Los Angeles, the city where no matter where you go, there's no way to escape the traffic. Or is there? Los Angeles is rumored to be a city where car culture is rampant, but there's actually a very nice metro system here that's very extensive that can be useful for everyone who uses it. As a public transportation advocate for the past 5 years, I am fiercely against cars, and I'm not talking about the movie. With climate change becoming an ever-increasing issue in our society, and pollution is being rampant, it's crucial that our generation steps up to find ways to not use cars. It's also convenient for college students like us who try to find every possible way to save money. Although navigating the Los Angeles metro system can seem daunting at first, I'm going to show you how to find your metro system, how to buy your ticket, walk you through and how to ride it, and some popular tourist destinations. Let's go. Let's talk about how to find your correct station. So the one thing they all have in common is that you're going to find an M logo wherever you go. So bus stops are always going to have it on the sidewalk with an M logo on it with the destination, the number on it. And rail stations are always going to have basically this with the station on it. Now we're at a very major station called 7th Street Metro Center, which is actually the busiest station in the entire metro rail system. And basically it has light rail underground and subway stations underground. And all of these can be numbered or lettered A through L. And you can use navigation apps like Transit or Google Maps. Transit will tell you exactly which time your bus is coming, and Google will tell you an accurate walking path to go to your destination. And now that we find our way to the station, let's go ride it. So the next important part is payment. So you have to buy a tap card or Transit Access Pass, which leads you to the question, how many times am I going to ride today? So a single ride costs $175, but if you plan on taking extra, you can do the day pass for $7, which is unlimited for the whole day. How great is that? And according to an article from Metro.net, on September 3rd, 2020, you're now available to pay with your phone via Apple Pay. So all you do is go to the wallet icon, press the plus sign, and then go to Tap Greater Los Angeles. And then you can load however much money you want. Now over here, as you can see, there are no turnstiles here. So it's like an honor system. You just pay with your tap card and you get to go aboard. So now let's talk about how to ride metro. So first let's talk about rail, which is actually the fastest, and we're going to use our tap cards, of course, on the to get through the turnstiles. And a fun fact is that rail is supposed to receive a doubling in rail coverage in the next 30 years thanks to a measure called Measure M passed in 2016, which is a half-cent tax, and that's according to Street Blogs USA. And we have 2 subway lines, the B and the D, and 4 light rail lines, the A, C, E, and L. And an article from Metro.net confirms that the E and the L are going to merge, going from East Los Angeles to Santa Monica. And some stations, like 7th Street Metro Center, have multiple trains, so it's always good to see that you're at the right one. And it's nice to know which one you're going to. Like sometimes it'll say North Hollywood or Union Station. So it tells you where to go, like the north end or the east end of the rail. And if you're talking about bus, you always have to tap your card, except for now since there's coronavirus restrictions, and you definitely don't want to increase the contact points. So we have 2 busways, the G and the J, and then 165 different lines, which can be notified by Orange Local or Red Rapid, which is the express lines. And the busways cost $250 because they're faster and they go on the freeways, but everything else costs $175. Also, it's important to wear a mask while on board because according to a study by CSUN, the coronavirus cases are at 7.7 per 100,000 in Los Angeles. But we need to continue getting that number all the way down to 0. So let's just all wear a mask, okay? And always be sure to thank your driver. Now that we know how to ride, let's see some LA landmarks via Metro. So there are several landmarks that we can see, and one of them is Santa Monica. So right here we have the E line, and it's very cool because it connects you from downtown LA all the way to the beach in Santa Monica. Just a 45-minute ride, and you're over there at the Santa Monica Pier. Let's go. Another one of LA's popular landmarks is the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and it's accessible by accessing the B line with the red circle to Hollywood and Highland Station. So around here you have the El Capitan Theater and the Chinese Theater, and among other popular stars such as Dwayne Johnson. Now that we've dissected the Los Angeles metro system, you don't have any trouble when you come to visit. You'll be able to find your favorite station, pay, ride, and visit all your favorite landmarks without any trouble. Anyway, what a long and fun day we've had. I hope you've learned a new way to travel through Los Angeles and is limiting our usage for cars, which is good for the environment and good for our wallets too. It is up to our generation to solve our climate crisis little by little, and what better way than to start riding public transportation? Thank you.